Hi there, friends. This is Tracy with the Cherryville Branch Library coming to you with another virtual story time. Today is a very special day. I've got a special set of letters for us. We already did letter H. H makes a h, h, h sound, like ha ha. If we skipped way ahead, we would come to letter T, which makes a t, t, t sound, sort of like in my first name, Tracy. What happens when these two letters get together and hang out? They're good friends. They make a whole new sound. The. That's right, not a t and not a ha, but a th. Sort of a little bit of both. So put that up on the board. And I bet you'll recognize some th sounds like, how many fingers is this? 1, 2, 3. That's right, 3 fingers. What finger is this? All by itself. That's right, it's my thumb. And finally, this is something that we're all getting ready to be probably in the next week. It's a feeling where you're really happy, but you also feel very special and lucky. What do you think that is? That's right, it's thankful, and there's our TH partners. Like Thanksgiving, that's right. Thanksgiving is coming up, which makes me think of being thankful, which is what made me think of my letter pair, my TH. And of course, if you're talking Thanksgiving, you have to talk turkeys, right? So how about, we have some turkeys, don't we? All right, let's do some turkeys real quick. We will start off with our turkeys. We'll take our letters off and we'll put some turkeys up there. And I'll bet you know how many turkeys we've got. You are correct. We have 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? 5 turkeys. 5 little turkeys standing at the door. 1 waddled off. Ready? Waddle, 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 waddle. And then there were 4. 4 little turkeys sitting near a tree. 1 waddled off. Waddle, 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 waddle. And then there were 3. That's right, 3 turkeys. 1, 2, 3. 3 little turkeys with nothing to do. 1 waddled off. Waddle, 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 waddle. And then there were 2. That's right. 2 little turkeys in the morning sun. 1 waddled off. Waddle, 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 waddle. And then there was, that's right, there's only 1. 1 little turkey. And he better run away because soon it will be, that's right, Thanksgiving Day. And of course, that makes me think of my very first book recommendation, which is Run, Turkey, Run. This is one of my absolute favorites to do. It is by Diane Mayr. Illustrations are by Rader. And this is what I call an audience participation book. Basically, we're going to try to save the turkey. And to do that, we have to keep telling him, run, turkey, run! Because, that's right, the farmer is after him. So we're going to see if we can save the turkey. And it is. It's a lot of fun. My next book recommendation would be another Thanksgiving book. This one is actually about firefighters, and it's called The Firefighters Thanksgiving. This is by Maribeth Boelts and illustrated by Widener. This is a really great book. The people that work in the firehouse, the firefighters, they're like a family, and they're going to celebrate Thanksgiving together. But there's a few interruptions. And what happens when you keep getting interrupted when you're trying to eat a meal? Yeah, that's right. Somebody's going to have to rescue their Thanksgiving. It's a really great book, and it does show that we have people that have to work no matter what day it is. That's an important lesson. And remember I said thumbs were a TH word? So talking about being sort of like a family and having friends made me think of this new finger play that I learned, and it is about thumbs. Well, actually, it's about Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle, and they are friends. But they live on opposite sides of town. Mr. Wiggle lives over here, and Mr. Waggle lives over here. And in between, there's lots and lots of hills. So the way I learned this is, and there's several different versions of this. I like my doors to be like this. So you open the door and you go in your house and you close your door. But I also saw a version where you open your door and you go inside and you close your door like that. So you can do it either way. Depends on what you prefer. So here they are in their houses. One day, Mr. Wiggle decided that he wanted to visit Mr. Waggle across town. So he opened his door, and he popped outside, pop, and he closed his door. And then he went up the hill and down the hill and 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 up the hill and down the hill till he finally got to Mr. Waggle's house. And he knocked on the door. But Mr. Waggle didn't answer. So he knocked louder. Knock, 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 knock. And he still didn't answer. And so then Mr. Wiggle says, "Oh, Mr. Waggle, are you home?" But there was no answer. So Mr. Wiggle went up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill till he got back to his house. And he opened his door, and he popped inside his house, pop, and he closed his door. Well, later that afternoon, Mr. Waggle thought that he would like to go visit Mr. Wiggle. So he opened his door, popped out of his house, pop, and closed his door. And he went up the hill and down the hill and 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 up the hill and down the hill till he finally got to Mr. Wiggle's house. And he knocked on the door. No answer. So he knocked louder. Knock, 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 knock. And there was still no answer. And Mr. Waggle says, "Oh, Mr. Wiggle, are you home?" And there was no answer. So Mr. Waggle went back home. He went up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill till he got back to his house. He opened his door, popped in his house, pop, closed the door. The next day, Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle decided they would both try it again. And they left at the same time. They opened the doors, they both popped out of their house, pop, and they both closed their door. They went up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill, and they ran into each other. And Mr. Wiggle said, "Oh, Mr. Waggle, I tried to visit you yesterday, but you weren't home." And Mr. Waggle said, "Mr. Wiggle, are you sure? I came to see you, and you weren't home." And the friends realized maybe they were busy doing something and didn't hear the front door. But in any case, they were so happy to see each other, and they talked and they laughed, and then they decided to roll down the hill, and they ran back up. And then they rolled down the hill some more, and they ran back up, and they laughed, and they talked some more, and then finally it was the end of the day, and they were tired. So they gave each other a little hug, and they went back home. They went up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill till they got back to their houses. They opened the doors, popped in their houses, pop, and they closed their doors. Now, what do you think they did the next time they decided to visit each other? That's right. They picked up a phone. And that's the end of Mr. Wiggle and Mr. Waggle. And that's why I talked about thumbs, because they're thumb friends, which was great, wasn't it? There's a lot of different versions of that. If you want to look it up online, I found ones that were extremely simple. They simply met in the middle and they rolled down the hill a little and then they went back to their houses. I saw one that was very complicated and went on for about 10 minutes because Mr. Wiggle went through an elaborate routine where he woke up and he popped toast in and he showered and he got dressed and then he left. So you could make that as complicated as you'd like. But I thought it was a lot of fun. So my last book recommendation is about an old woman and a pie. And yes, it's called I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Pie. It is obviously based on the same sort of theme as I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. This is by Alison Jackson, and the pictures are by Judith, Byron, Schachner. And yes, we start with swallowing a pie, the Thanksgiving pie that was really too dry. And then she swallows lots of other Thanksgiving type foods. And it's a lot of fun. It's interesting, and some of the kids are always amazed. They're like, she could never swallow all that. So I like this one a lot. It's fun. And speaking of pie, I found a great poem about pie. Sort of a takeoff on Three Blind Mice, except I'm not going to sing. We're going to guess pies. I have lots of different types of pies because we usually eat some pie around Thanksgiving. So it's pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating? Well, here's a clue. Berries of red and whipped cream too. Ah, yes, I love strawberry pie. How about you? So pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Here's a clue. Which pie am I eating? Green tart fruit and meringue too. What do you think that is? Yes, I love key lime pie. How about you? Key lime is awesome, isn't it? So pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating? Creamy brown filling and sprinkles too. What can you think of that might be that? Yeah, it's chocolate pie. I love it. How about you? Yeah, chocolate cream pie. Yum, yum, yum. Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating? Berries of blue and whipped cream too. Ah, yes, that's right, blueberry pie. That one looks really good, doesn't it? Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating now? Juicy, fuzzy fruit and hearts too. I know this one's kind of hard. Think about what you eat in the summer that has kind of that outside fuzz, but they're usually really juicy. Can you think what that is? Yes, I love peach pie. How about you? Actually, peach cobbler is my favorite, but peach pie is pretty good too. Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating? Let's see. An orange vegetable puree and spices too. And think about it, Thanksgiving's coming up. That's right, I love pumpkin pie. How about you? And of course, you gotta have some whipped cream on your pumpkin pie, right? Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating? Let's see, fruit that you peel and layers of it too. What kind of fruit do you peel? What could you put in a pie that you peel? I know monkeys like them. That's right, I love banana pie. How about you? Yeah, banana cream pie. Oh, and banana pudding, but pie for right now. Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. Which pie am I eating? Basic filling and lattice work on top. Do you know what that is? The fruit could be red or green or yellow. Some are sweet and some are tart. Does that help? What about apple? Yeah, I love apple pie. So this, where the crust makes this zigzag across, that's called lattice work. And it's delicious, isn't it? Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie. What pie am I eating now? Red tart circles and a top crust too. What can you think of that's red and tart and their little circles? That's right, cherry pie. I love cherry pie. How about you? I've got one more. Let's see if you can guess this one. Pie, 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 yummy, yummy pie, yummy, yummy pie, gooey nut filling and ice cream too. It's a big Southern favorite. That's right. I love pecan pie. How about you? And you got to put a big scoop of ice cream on it, don't you? Oh, look at all those pies. So there's strawberry and key lime and chocolate, blueberry and peach, and pumpkin and banana cream, and apple and cherry, and last but not least, pecan pie. Which one do you think you'll have? I don't know. They all look awfully good to me. And that, my friends, is the end of our story time today. I am very thankful. There's that word again. Oh, yes. I am thankful to have you as a viewer, and I really hope you have a wonderful holiday. Bye-bye.